9, 10, and we are live. Yellow,
Hello.
everybody. Yellow PMM.
Hey, Sally.
And Andy has just messaged me to tell me he's in the shop. I never gave him permission to go shopping, did I now?
He doesn't listen anyways.
I know. He's awful. But anyway, we still love him, kind of, sort of.
Yes.
Hi, Shauna, darling.
Hey,
Love you.
Shauna.
You might
Hey,
not love
Nikki.
me. Hey, Nikki D. You might not love me too much, Shauna. But anyway, darling. Hey,
Hey,
there's
Sam.
Evelyn and Sam.
Evelyn.
And
Ninja
and
Orchid.
Ninja.
Orchid.
Ninja Orchid. Orchard.
I should think about things before I say them.
Oh, my darling, if I did that, I'd never say anything. Right, the first thing I want to cover, okay? Shauna, please, sweetheart, don't be angry at me. And if you are, be gentle. I'm old. Okay? And I shouldn't be on YouTube, so I was told. Okay. Um, I was in Savage's live the other night. Yes, Andy, when you come back from the store, please do us a favor and grace us with your company if you feel like it. I was in Savage's live when she had a go at Mallory. I'm not one that goes for people's looks and stuff like that. Every now and again I might, okay, but that's not something I do. But you know what? It's what the drama community does. It's what the drama people do. I didn't at all see anything transphobic in it. Not at all. And I'll tell you why. I had a very sideline run in with Mallory, okay? And she sat and took apart my voice, my accent, and then told me I was too old to get off YouTube. Now, if I went for her voice and said that she sounded like a braying donkey, would I be transphobic? I mean, I know for a fact that in Savage's go at Mallory, number one, she was drunk. Okay. Number two, there's no trans bashing in Savage. Well, in all the years that I've known her, I've never known her to go out there and trans bash somebody on purpose. Okay. Hi, Marie Duffy, 1975. She did then apologize the next morning. Okay. Am I wrong for not seeing trans bashing in it? I personally don't think so, because no, there wasn't any insult to a transgender person in there. Okay. You see, Mallory goes for people. How does she know that I'm not sensitive and have a complex about my voice? Okay. And her going for my voice and saying what she did about my voice could have hurt me. I mean, I don't give a continental, okay. But I'm just saying. And then age shaming me. That did kind of get to my knickers, okay? Because I thought, who the hell are you to tell me I'm too old to be on YouTube? What right do you have to do that? And if I had gone for her age or something about her, something else about her, okay, would I then have been trans bashing? Hey, Liquid Richard, none of that. You do that again. Will you mods please remove that comment from Liquid Richard? You do not use that word on in my chat. I'm sorry. Either remove it yourself or one of the mods. Can you just remove that comment there from Liquid Richard? You see, I think that it works both ways. If Mallory can go for my voice, I can go for her voice. Hi, Shell. Oh, Andy's putting on his ass-kicking stilettos.
You shall.
And Spin, Sand Dancer. Hi, Sally, PMM, and chat. Hope
Dancer.
everyone is well. Yeah, we're doing okay. Sin, Sally, the age shaming really bothers me too. You're not alone in that. It kind of, how can I say? It's like somebody pinches me. It doesn't really make me angry. It used to. Okay. But I think if you can go, you see, calling Hello Starlight impaired. Okay. I mean, that would have really got my goat up. Really and truly. I take that as an insult. I really do. Okay. Now, if we've got to be thoughtful about Mallory and what could hurt her, okay, then she's got to do the same for us. I mean, I've never thought of Mallory as anything else but a woman.
Yeah.
Never.
Hey, Andy
Because
Cruz.
that's... Hey, Andy. Nobody's messing with us, my darling. It's just me having an opinion about something that maybe I shouldn't have had an opinion about. But anyway.
You're welcome to your opinion about anything.
Yeah, but sometimes my opinions cause a lot of trouble. But it's not, I don't want to cause trouble. What I want to do is find the place where we can then be equal. Because as far as I'm concerned, we're equal.
Right.
If you're going to go for my voice or my accent or my age, okay, I mean, she even invented another country for me that I'm supposedly living in, okay? So therefore, I can use the same thing to go back at you.
Right.
I mean, all's fair in love and war. And look, let's get down to it. Drama, since I've been around it, which is about maybe 4 years, nearly 4 years, okay? Hey, Kayla.
Hey, Amanda Ray,
And
Kayla
Amanda
Renee,
Ray.
Miss Nomer. Ladies.
Miss Noma. Oh, lovely to see you all. As far as I'm concerned, if you're having a go at me, I don't care what gender you are. I really don't. Okay? But if you're having a go at me body-wise, voice-wise, whatever, okay, I can do the same back to you. Okay? And you can't cry transphobic or gay bashing or anything else. No. Because then you want me to treat you unequally. But you're treating me equally.
I get what you're saying.
So anyway, and Shauna, if you want to come up, just let us know and PMM will send you a link, or she'll post the link here, whatever, whichever way, okay? But I'm not out to fight with you, darling. I'm just trying to find equal ground. Because at the moment, I mean, people are going to people are going to be, they're going to step back when Mallory's going for them because they're not going to be sure what they can and can't do. And that's not cool. Because then the anger builds up inside the person, and then when they do go dipshit, okay, it kind of can get ugly.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, all right, let's sin. Sally, I don't think about gender whatsoever. If you're coming for me or a friend, I'm coming for you. I don't care what gender you are. It doesn't matter to me. Amen. I mean, look,
Yeah.
you can attack a person that has that shows a female pic, okay? And it could be a man. You don't hear them. You're just attacking what they're writing. And it could be a man. I mean, nobody knows for sure. Sand Dancer, I took a break from YouTube because it's just got so nasty. It's just not fun anymore. Well, you can have fun if you like me. You could sort of stir the pot every now and again. And my second rant, and then we'll go like we normally go all over the place. When are people going to wake up and realize that you're not going to change Corey, Chainsaw, Massacre, Decapitator, whatever, okay? You're not going to change your ways. It doesn't matter how you think you'll be able to discuss something with her or whatever. It's not going to work.
Yeah, Corey will always be Corey.
You
Hey,
see,
Miss Lennon.
hey, Miss Lennon, you see, although she doesn't want to admit it herself, okay, but it's fact. Nobody can make you become as vile as she is. That is a choice that you make yourself, and you allow yourself. You give yourself permission to either fight back in a decent way or to become vile. Okay? Well, Corey, it gives Corey pleasure to be vile. So you're not going to change it because it works for her. It makes her happy. Okay? Okay, pause. Yeah, Shauna. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, genitalia may be pushing the limit, okay? Sally, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't think it's okay to misgender or talk about anyone's genitalia. It feels like people want permission because it's Mallory. Yes, that's how it is. But it's about her actions. It's not only about her actions, Shauna. It's about her words that she uses. I mean, she attacked my voice. Okay. I can't remember exactly what she said because I really couldn't be bothered. Okay. But if I had turned around and said she sounded like a braying donkey, or she sounded like what was that guy that smoked cigars? Would I be trans bashing? Then how do I fight that? Okay. Okay, Liquid Richard. Yeah. You see, this is where it becomes difficult, Shauna, because it's not Mallory's actions, it's Mallory's words. It's the words that she uses that, yeah, If I had been highly sensitive to people saying things about my voice, okay, that would have really hurt me. So would I have been entitled to hurt her back? You see, that's my point. Okay. I mean, I don't want to argue. It's just something that I'm polyester jumpers. Hello, my darling. It's just
Hey,
something that
polyester.
it's just something that bothers me. That's all. And I'm going back here because Sin, Sally and potty mouth. I was told I have a mouth like a sailor more than once after yesterday, but I regret nothing I said. But I hate I hate that I may have offended friends by my sailor mouth. I have zero compassion for her. You see, Sin, this is exactly how I feel. Look, if you're going to get onto YouTube and you're going to go for people the way that she does, okay, then you must be prepared for people to go for you. Yes, genitalia get mixed in with it, okay. Is it right? No, I'm not saying it's right, but it does happen. And yes, there are ways in which the genitalia is spoken about, which is trans bashing. And there are other ways where it's just part of the dirt throwing, okay? And I wish we could get to that stage where we weren't afraid to go for somebody because of who we would hurt or who would get upset with us. I mean, I never even retaliated because I don't retaliate. No, Shauna, that's true. I agree with that. But I wouldn't attack her gender. But if she attacked my gender, then what do I do? You see, we've got to reach an understanding of, right, you go for my gender, I'm going for your gender. You go for my looks, I'm going to go for your looks. No, neither do I. And no, but Shauna, I don't want to argue with you. I'm just saying how people are feeling, my darling. That's all. That's all. And I love you, and I hope that your day gets better. I really do.
I love you, Shauna.
I know there's so many really great people. Hi, Hartley. Polyester. Now, wait a minute. Polyester had something to say, and we value what she has to say. Where is it now? There it is. Some men, women aren't looking for anything logical like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men, women just want to watch the world burn. Alfred from Batman. Yeah. Oh, Sin, aren't you lucky? RuPaul is kind of exotic and a star. Yeah, I understand, Shauna. And thank you, darling. And I'm sorry if you're upset. I really am. I didn't want to upset you. I knew I was going to, but I wanted to try and be gentle about it. Anyway. Look, I'm sorry it ever happened, okay? And so is Savage. I mean, but hey, things happen, unfortunately. Misnomer. I don't care what color, what race, what gender you identify as. If you're an arsehole, you're an arsehole, exactly.
Yeah.
Shauna, how do you think it makes other... I've read that one. You see, I did polyester. I read it. And misnomer, Mallory is allowed to throw anything at anyone, but cries foul if someone comes back at her. I
ACCK.
don't know. Sandan, so wishing that your day, hope that your day gets better, Shauna. We all do. Lots of love. And Evelyn, Sally, the same person who state they are suicidal. They can attack and create and perpetuate lies about others, but those being attacked can't defend themselves for fear of being seen as being... Exactly. Hey, Wendy. Thank you, my
Hey,
darling. Oh, it's
Winwood.
nothing terribly important. Would you like to come up? If you'd like to come up, PMM can send you the link. And okay, back to our darling little chainsaw massacre beheader. Okay. Corey, long time ago, gave herself permission to be a vile person. That's where she is happy. That's what she enjoys doing. And the more... You see, I don't watch Corey. I haven't watched Corey in ages. I've never even watched any of the videos she's made of me. And even hate watching Corey. It hurts people. Because the things that she says are so vile and so nasty, and she blames it on everybody else. No, Corey. No. You are accountable for what you say. Nobody else can make you do it. You give yourself permission to be that vile. Stop blaming people. Nobody, I've never heard anybody in all the time that I have been amongst the drama community, okay? I've never heard anybody say the things that Corey has said over the years to people, to her. Okay, yeah, people go for Corey because of what she says. But nobody holds a gun at her head to make her that vile. She makes her own personal choice to be that vile. You love it, Corey. Have the guts to stand up and say, yes, I made that choice to be like that. And stop blaming everybody else. Oh, well, this person said that person said this, and I'm white knighting for that one, and. I know, CCK. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you don't even like when you all talk about Corey. I'm sorry. And I don't understand how somebody can support her, because it doesn't matter how much sympathy I have for somebody. That I couldn't. That I couldn't. I couldn't support that. I couldn't make excuses for it. Because it's abnormal. It's not normal. It's abnormal. I mean, to be that angry and that vile 100% of the time. I'm sorry. No. I can't make excuses for it.
Yeah.
Sin says, Sally, I don't watch her either. I get things sent to me, but listening to her speak to Randy that way set me off in a big way. You see, even if I get things sent to me, which I don't because I've removed my email and all that, because a lot of times stuff is sent to you that really you don't need to listen to because it's going to hurt you and it's going to upset you. So I really, I don't like this business of sending people stuff, okay? Because I think sometimes it causes more trouble than if one didn't know it was going on. Yeah, if it's terribly, terribly serious, yes.
One is
Okay.
backstage.
Okay, cool. Hello, my darling.
Hello. Can
Hey,
you guys hear me
Wendy.
okay?
Yes.
Beautifully.
Good.
Beautifully.
How are you both, my darlings?
Oh, very well.
Good.
I'm good.
Good. I'm glad.
How are
And,
you?
hold on a minute, everybody. Minute pause. I hope everybody has listened to BX Beast Boy's interview with Potty Mouth yesterday. Have you listened to it, Wendy?
I have not. That is part of my homework today. Hey, Shell. That is my homework today. I definitely want to hear that. I've heard only amazing things about it, and I heard that you were on there, Potty Mouth.
Yeah, it
I
was.
didn't know you were going to be on there, so that makes it very different for me. So definitely, I want to hear it. At first, I was like, I did not want to hear Molly say. I did not want to hear Molly say any of that crap again. I admit, I did not want to hear that. But then I heard that you were on there, so I definitely want to hear that. So I will watch that today for sure.
Yeah, he interviewed it and recorded it.
Amazing.
I'll tell you something, Wendy. That young man has got his brain in the right place.
I'm glad to know.
It was polite. It was respectful. It was really, really nice. Really, really nice.
That is awesome.
I tell you, it was really nice. And, I waited because he sort of held up, if there's somebody in the community that needs a calling out, they sort of like him to do it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've in all the calling outs that I've listened to, I don't hear him shout and scream and things. I don't really even hear him swear. Okay, so he does it, but I enjoy the way that he does it. I mean, it's a bit of a change.
Yes, that is nice. That is nice. I used to be like that, I think. I used to be a little more like that. Now I'm not. So it's good to have somebody, some fresh blood, some fresh eyes, fresh perspective, someone who's not so jaded and mad. I love it. It's good. It's good.
You hear me up here. I'm just keeping my mouth shut.
And so, someone who's not so personally involved, I don't have a damn nice thing to say about Molly. So my interview would be nasty. I'm sure. So he's not personally, gutted by what happened. He can see it. He can come at it from, it's a wrong, it's wrong, period, perspective. And I come from you hurt my friend perspective. That's me.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's good.
But he is pretty good with his call outs. Okay. When he calls out somebody. Okay, son, no problem. He is pretty good. Okay, where he keeps himself pretty neutral. Except if Garfield, his ultra ego Garfield comes out. But Garfield, you will have a video with Garfield, okay? Garfield doesn't get mixed up in his mainstream stuff,
Got it. Yes. That's good, though. I mean, it's nice. I like that. I really do. We need that. We need fresh eyes around here. Most of us are very hurt and upset, and we don't have a nice thing to say about some of these people. So it's nice to have fresh eyes come in and go and validate what we're feeling. Yes, you guys are justified in being angry. This is wrong. Absolutely. And I'm glad, because sometimes I question myself, am I just mad because it's my friend, or am I mad because it's really genuinely wrong? And he can come in it from a perspective, an outsider's perspective, you know, and say, yeah, no, this is wrong.
Yeah.
And I
No,
appreciate
he's
sure.
I've watched him for a while. I mean, he's been around for a while, okay?
Yeah,
And I heard
I've
him
seen him
talking
around.
about
I have, but he doesn't come into any chats, right?
No.
He's not usually in chats.
Yeah, very seldom, okay? In fact, I can't say that I've seen him in chats. But he made PMM feel very comfortable. I mean, he was so cool. And it was so nice. There was no like me shouting and screaming and swearing and, you know, the normal Sally crap.
Well, speaking of
None of
shouting
that.
and screaming and swearing, I really need to apologize
Yes.
for my behavior yesterday with Corey. I was
Don't ever
very,
apologize.
no, I was really out of line. I know better than to get up there and talk to Corey. It never goes well. Every time Diane would bring her up on a panel, I would lose my shit too. I can't talk to her. There's no talking to her, and I know that. I know that. And in fact, if you listen to what I said, I got up there and said, "Get her off. Get rid of her, Randy. Get her." You know, I'm yelling at Randy more than Corey in the beginning, and then I turned it on Corey, and I was very hateful and over the line, and I should not have said the things that I said. And I know that people were hurt by that, and people were upset, and I am truly sorry. That was not my intention to hurt any of you, of course. I was trying to hurt her because she makes me enraged, and I should never have got there. I know better, and absolutely I know better. So I am sorry to anyone who is upset with me or disappointed in me, and I will not ever be on a panel with her again. I know better. If she's up on a panel, I will leave chat. If
Hey, Raquel, yes.
Hey Raquel, hey CCK. If someone else gives her a link, I will leave the chat respectfully. I will not stay in the chat because she does not need to be on any panel that I'm watching. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I could never deal with her.
No, she's very difficult to handle.
Because
when you can't
I
wring
know
her neck physically, you know, like when you can't smack her or kick her, you can't do anything physically. All you have is your mouth as your weapon. And, you know, I was over the line. I said some of those stuff.
You know, the thing is, okay, I mean, even if you got physical, which I never would, okay?
Oh, I would.
But even if one did. No, you see, Wendy, my daddy always used to say to me, if you hit shit, it makes a mess. And I'm not cleaning it up. Well, I don't like cleaning up shit, you see, so I never make the mess.
My dad used to say, you know, some people need a high five in the mouth with a chair. That's what my dad used to say. So I was raised a little differently, clearly.
Well, that's what I told my daughter. That's what I told my daughter when she was 7 years old, and this guy apparently liked her. So he went around pinching her and doing all sorts of stupid male things, okay? So I said, well, punch him out. I didn't tell her to take a chair. I got a call from the school teacher. Could you please come and pick up your daughter? So I said, why? So she said, no, we'll talk when you get here. Now, I mean, they were in weekly boarding school, okay? So, it was a journey to get there. So I went there and I said to her, what's the problem? So she told me. So I said, but excuse me, when I complained to you about this boy doing the things that he was doing to Shayla, you laughed about it and said, oh, that's what males do if they like a girl. I said, so you were making excuses for him tormenting her. I said, but when she retaliated, okay, now she's the one that's being punished. I said, no, I'm not taking her out of school. I went to the headmaster, it was a man, the headmaster, and I had a sit-in until he saw me. And then I told him, I said, no, I'm not taking her out. I'm supposed to be here on Friday to come and pick up both of them, and that's when I'll be here. And if you don't teach my daughter, I'm taking it to the Board of Education. Needless to say, that little boy never ever touched my daughter again. But yeah.
Well, yeah, good for you. I like that. That's probably how I would have handled that too, you know. And that's how I
Well,
feel.
yeah.
Sadly, that's how I feel about Corey. Honestly, she says the most vile shit. Absolutely hatred, full of just
Yep.
venom, and and then it's a problem if I say something back. You know, all of a sudden I'm the issue. It's
Yep.
like, wait a minute, no, she has
Yep.
been spewing this bile for years at us, and she never
Yep.
stops ever. And she lies about us, and she makes up stories in her head because she can't seem to get a
Yep.
story straight. And
No, you see,
she's just horrible.
that. I mean, I wish she'd take accountability for what she does, because she does it. Nobody makes her do it. I'm sorry. I do not. Nobody
No.
makes you do anything.
No, not at all.
You have just taken accountability for what you did, okay? You didn't blame anybody else.
Right. No, I'm in charge of my mouth.
But she blames everybody.
Yes. Always. Never her fault.
And that just upsets me. I envision super glue. This is Raquel. I envision super glue to the mouth, nose, ears, and eyes. You know, normal thoughts. Yeah.
Hey, Hartley, how are you, sweetheart?
And sin. My dad was a pastor. He always said, just pray for them. So I pray for them as I'm asked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah. I didn't see you, Sarah. Where are you? I didn't see you. Sorry, darling. And thank you for being brave enough. And Molly D. I'm missing some people. Happy birthday. Happy Monday. Oh, Lord. No, but people must just stop watching Corey. Because, you know, if something upsets me, I've learned. Okay, I'm either going to be upset and angry and bitter and twisted, or I'm not going to watch it.
Right. And normally I don't. You know how
Yeah.
I am. I'm the first one to tell you that. Don't watch her. Get rid of her. You know.
Yep.
I don't watch her normally. I really don't. Of course, you know, she said something specific this week about Randy's mom, and
yes,
that
I
was,
know.
I reposted it because and that was directed at Stellar more than Corey. You know, because Stellar wants us to be thankful and grateful to Corey. No, I'll never be thankful and grateful to Corey. And here's why. And it was perfect. Like that happened all in the same couple of hours, almost as if on cue. So
I heard it because I reposted it as well because I saw it on your.
Yes.
To it.
But typically I don't watch her because there's nothing that she has to say that I'm interested in. But when she's so vile and attacks, she really cannot get off Randy. She says the most hateful, disgusting things about Randy, and no one blinks an eye, and everyone just expects us to just take that over and over for years. We're just supposed to sit down and just be okay with that. Oh, she's crazy, so it's okay. No, it's not okay.
Babe Beauty, hi, my darling. Hi, Kat Kenzie.
Hey, Babe Beauty. Hi, Sarah, honey. I love you. Hey, Kat.
Love you, Sarah. You know,
it's not okay. You know, she says the most hateful shit, and it's not all right.
Yeah, but like Wendy, the problem is you defend yourself against somebody like Corey. It means nothing to her. Can you understand what I'm saying? So it's wasted energy. It becomes that is negative. That one is not. That one.
It was a total waste of time. It was a waste of time, and you know, all I did was go up there and come out of character, and that's not useful. You know, there's no point in doing that.
Exactly.
So I won't ever be up on a panel with her. I know better than to go up there with her. She is not someone I can talk to. She's just a raging lunatic. So there's no communicating with her. There's no resolution to be found. She's just going to be a raging person forever.
I mean, like when she keeps on bringing up that Randy attacked Kyle. Randy never attacked Kyle, and Randy
She really
has
didn't.
said that to her.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but she
think Kyle
keeps
will
on
be
bringing it
fine.
up.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle would be fine. She didn't drag Kyle for filth.
No,
She threw some shade at him because he threw some shade at her, you know, kindergarten rules. That's what we do around here.
yep.
It wasn't
But that's how it's always been.
yeah. You know,
I mean,
whatever. We
I don't know.
we're
Look,
you know, I don't think people quite understand what it's like to have this constant stream of criticism from every source around you, you know, every direction, just constantly
yep.
digging and saying mean, horrible things about you, laughing about you, whatever. You know, to have that done constantly. And I understand if you don't like it, log off, boo boo. Yes, I get it. Yes, I have logged off many times. That's fine. But I'm what I'm saying is just try to be empathetic for a second, or sympathetic if you can't be empathetic. Try to
Yeah.
imagine what it's like to be the person on the receiving end of that.
Right. And we shouldn't
Never
have to
Exactly.
log off. We shouldn't have to log
Right.
off. It's our right to be here just like it is anyone else's.
Yes. Yes. And people should log off, and I do log off all the time. I log off boo boo a lot. You all know that. Anyone in my
Right.
Discord can tell you how often I'm not there. You know, I'm not. I go for days
Yeah,
and I'm not there.
But Wendy, why should we have to do that?
Well, you do that for your own protection of your own mental health, and
Yeah,
it's
yes,
very worth it. It's
why
worth
should
it
we?
to do it.
Why should? Yeah, but at the same time, why should there be people that antagonize people into the state where they have to log off? I mean, to me, it's cruel.
It is cruel to try to purposely put someone in that state. Yes, you know, to be so nasty to them that they just go away.
Yeah,
That is cruel,
I
but
mean,
I
like,
suppose that's the goal, right? You hate someone that much, you just want them to go away. So I guess that's the goal.
yeah, like Kat Kenzie, she seems to think it's okay to talk to others as she perceives. After months and months of ignoring, I can understand trying her tactic against her. Exactly. And CCK, emotional beta. Yeah, she is. That, you see, she
Hey,
knows
Uber.
that she can go. Where's Uber? Hey, Uber. Oh dear,
Uber,
I
love you,
haven't
honey.
gone. I haven't modded people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Angelo. The goal of people like Corey, Tammy, Katie, etc., is to make you as cynical, evil, disgusting, and angry as they are, so they can come back, yes, and say, "See, look, they are blah blah blah."
Yeah. Well, it worked.
Exactly.
It worked yesterday because that's exactly what I did. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for coming out of character. That
Come
is
on, we all have moments
not
of
how I normally
weakness.
am.
I don't keep you out of trouble, Uber. I get everybody into trouble. No, you know, one thing YouTube has taught me, if I'm prepared to have a mouth, I must be prepared to take the clapback. And the way clapback makes me angry, okay? I mean, I'm a person, I wear my heart on my sleeve, okay? I'm emotional, I always have been, and hate me for it, I couldn't care. I then realized, hang on a minute, you're wasting your time on this negativity, and it's never going to end. So I don't listen to the clapbacks. I promise you, I do not listen. Corey has made a couple of videos about me. I've never listened to one of them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I
Smart move.
promise you.
Smart move. Angelo, thank you. I think you're right. Yes, I think you're absolutely right. And I think that's important to say that. Everyone has a breaking point. The difference is how you feel after the break. And would they feel the
Amen.
same? Would they feel the same way? Big difference. I agree. Absolutely agree. Yes. I feel in the moment, you know, I didn't care. Now I care, you know, not so much about Corey, because honestly, I think she's just a sad human being, and you know, I don't think I hurt her in any way. She's just already hates me to the core, so she doesn't really care what I have to say. But there were people in the chat that were very hurt, and privately, you know, friends of mine that were very hurt, and I am to them, I am deeply sorry, because I wasn't aiming at them, unfortunately, but I was splash, you know, hit them, and that sucks. You know, that really sucks, and I did not want to hurt any of them, and I'm truly, truly sorry for that. I really am.
You see, Corey loves being called up on panel because it gives her justification. Yeah. Hey, Cameron, I'm sorry, people. I'm missing people. I get very tunnel visioned, and then I forget about the chat. I'm sorry. Bay Beauty, one win. I seen some very bad things said about you this morning that was so unnecessary. Nothing you said can justify what was said. Keep being you, one win.
I don't even know what was said about me this morning. What was said?
Good. No, you don't need to know, Wendy.
Oh. I don't know who was talking about me this morning. I have no idea.
Well, good luck to them. I mean, if it makes them sleep better at night. You know what my favorite thing is? Whatever you've got to say to me, if you're a man, if it makes your dick stand up, if you're a woman and it makes your hoo-ha all tingly, who am I to begrudge you that sexual emotion? Go ahead. If it makes you feel better about yourself, yeah, go ahead. Seriously. Because what am I'm going to get all bitter and twisted, okay, and upset about some trashy person saying a bunch of crap. Is it worth my time? No. I got better things to do. Having fun and mouthing my opinion about things. Enjoying the chat, and no, it's not worth it. And really, Wendy, it's not worth it for you, sweetheart, because it hurts you. I know it does. You're not old and twisted and messed up like me. And that's what makes me angry. I'm a panel placeholder today. My internet keeps going in and out. Yeah, she's always got excuses. Another one that makes up excuses. PMM. Wendy, you don't need to know, honey. People are talking about me too.
It really keeps
you
going
know what?
in and out. Half of what y'all have said, has been roboting.
Yeah. Excuses. But I love you anyway. You know, Sarah, I really don't think Corey hates the world. I think it gives her pleasure. She has, for some reason, found a great deal of pleasure in doing what she does to people. And yes, she's given herself permission to do it. Nobody has made her do that. She had a choice. If there was somebody that did that to her, okay, she had a choice right there and then to either go one way or the other way. Well, she's chosen the way that she wants to go. It makes her happy. She'll do 3-4 videos a day. I think that's how she used to be, okay? So she enjoys it. Otherwise, she wouldn't do it. Wake up, people. She enjoys it. Otherwise, she wouldn't be doing it. So please, don't feel guilty for her. Don't feel bad for her or anything else. She don't feel bad for any of us. And I'm talking all by myself. Wendy is too quiet.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. It's okay.
Does she still talk to her cat poster?
I think, yeah, or Black Wall, or I haven't seen the cat poster in a while. It's probably a Black Wall now.
Yeah, wasn't that Angry Cat or something?
Yeah, Grumpy Cat.
Oh, Grumpy Cat.
Yeah.
Bay Beauty, one win, keep being you, just doesn't matter what was said. That's how fucked up it was.
Yeah, effed up it was.
You know, Wendy.
Well, I guess it was bad. I don't know whoever had something to say about me. I wish they would say it to me. It's funny. All these people have so much to say about me, but very rarely do they come say it to me.
Maybe it's better they say it about you, okay? Because then it's It's not right in your face, and then you get upset.
It feels cowardly, though. It feels cowardly.
Yeah,
Like,
it
you
is
have all this stuff to
cowardly.
say
But they
about
are
me, but
cowards.
nothing to me. That's cowardly. Come on. What do you think
But
I'm
they are
going to do to you?
cowards.
You know? Yeah. And that's just using me for content. That's all it is. Because they know that my name will bring a big crowd.
Yeah.
Come and trash Wendy, yay! And everyone will come running, you know, and then lots of people will have, you know, get to enjoy that and whatever, you know. That is what it is.
Angela,
but again, you know.
Yeah. Every one of us has people on both sides that feed information simply to watch us explode. Amen. The goal is to keep each person triggered so they can sit back and watch, eliminate the triggers. It's hard. Exactly. That's why I do not have my email in my about thing. I used to have it, and I got sick and tired of all the stuff that I being sent because it didn't, I mean, it was nothing to make me feel better about myself. Okay. It was always something that upset me. So bugger that. I took my email out. Now I don't have anything. Uber, Goober. Bottom line, she will not change. Therefore, we have to change towards her. Exactly. We've got to change our approach to her, which is she upsets you, she hurts you, she triggers you. Don't listen, stay away. Finished, period.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I agree, Uber. Yeah, we need. I don't. Yeah, I know. I have said it so many times that it's dumb to say it again, but I'm just can't even believe that she was given a platform. And Randy has every right to do whatever she wants on her channel. That's not my channel. She can do whatever she wants, and I will support her as my friend. But I'm just saying, I can't handle the. I need to, for myself, personally, for myself, if she is on another panel of a chat that I'm in, I have to leave. I cannot stay there. I can't. I will say disgusting things. I will jump up there. I will say, you know, I will come completely out of character and become enraged. So apparently, I do not have the ability to control myself around that hateful person. I just don't. I just want to attack her in any way that I can.
It's the best.
So mean. So I just have to get away. There's just no point in being there.
Yep.
Nothing good is going to come from me talking to her. She's not going to all of a sudden go, you're right. I have to stop hurting people. Let me wake up and be a decent person. You know, she's not going to do that. So there's just no point in talking to her.
Yeah. You know, the thing is that some people, they have this thing that I'm sure we'll just try one more time. Okay. And Randy is like that. She doesn't give up on a person easily. Okay.
She really doesn't. Randy holds out hope to the end, you know, the bitter end. She holds out hope. Like, she really doesn't give up on her, on, you know, people.
Yeah.
Which is a great quality.
I mean, look,
but sometimes, you ever notice that sometimes your best quality is also your worst quality? People say that all the time. You know, your best quality is also your worst quality. So one of Randy's best qualities is that she believes in her friends. She, you know, she's die hard with you to the end. And that's also one of her worst qualities. It gets her in so much trouble because she believes in people that end up being slime. One of my best qualities is that I have a mouth, you know, my mouth. That's one of my best qualities. I can usually speak to people. I can whatever. But my mouth also gets me, you know, in a lot of trouble. So it's one of my best and worst features, you know.
Yeah. You know, it's very hard to look at oneself and take stock of oneself, okay? And hold oneself accountable. It's not easy. But I tell you something, once you can do it, it's really freeing. Okay? Because then you can have your rant, okay? You're not going to feed into all the clapbacks and everything, so the rant isn't going to be eternal. It's going to be a one and done, and life goes on. You move on. You don't listen to anything. I mean, there's a person on here that I go for a lot, and I know that person has things to say about me in the videos that they make. I don't listen to any of it. None of it. Because I know how I'm going to react.
Right.
And Uber said she
Right,
left
and
the
that's true.
stream.
I'm the same way. I don't watch, and when I tell you that I don't watch people, I don't. Like there's current drama happening right now in our group that I don't know anything about because I do not watch
Yeah.
some of these people. I just cannot watch them. Like Laura's another one no one's talked about Laura in weeks, and it's been beautiful. It's been such a blessing. People finally stop watching her. Thank God. Because it's not, I'm sorry not to be horrible, but it's been great. Like nobody's messing with her.
It has.
It's beautiful. It's been wonderful.
Been refreshing.
She stole my prisoner, though. She's my prisoner.
Yes.
I'm really upset about it.
She stole your what?
The murder.
We did a stream the other night where we were going through death row inmates, and we were going to pen pal one of them. And we searched long and hard and found one who seemed so interesting. And then 2 days later, Laura does a stream about him and his case. And I'm like, oh, jeez.
She's stealing our content. Stealing your content. Content thief.
You're stealing your murderer.
Well, let's drag her for filth.
Murderer.
There's plenty of murderers in the world, sadly. So I'm sure we can find a cool one. Let her have it. It's fine.
Of all the death row inmates, she should take mine.
She takes yours. That's just rude. Nothing sacred around here.
Rude.
Well,
rude.
Apparently death row people aren't either. So no, there's nothing sacred. I mean, come on. Laura,
nothing's off limits around here. She's even going to try and take your murderer. That's just rude. Copycat.
I said to PMM, there you go. You just imagine. You go and befriend him, okay, or whatever. Write to him, email him, whatever you're going to do with him, okay? He ends up getting his sentence reversed, and he comes out, and you're the only one that he knows in the outside world, so he comes and stays with you, and you wake up one morning and you're all dead. So what were you fighting Laura for? I don't know how you wake up and find you were dead, but anyway.
I know, Raquel. I liked him too. See, Raquel liked him. Me too. I don't like him no more.
That's just rude. We tagged him first. He's supposed to be ours.
Now hang on, Wendy. Unfair. Hang on, Wendy.
What?
Listen to this. This is the one and only time that Laura will ever hear me say, thank you, Laura, for stealing the convicted murderer, the death row murderer, from PMM and her people. Thank you. Because now I have prevented a whole waking up dead scenario, okay?
Nice. Good. That's good. Misnomer, I think you're right about that. I do. I think you're right about that. But, whatever. I don't want to talk about Laura because then she'll come back. No.
No.
Stop
it. No.
I'm not talking about her.
Shh.
We've been...
I just want to say I thank you. And stuff. Love it.
Hey, Mellow One. How you doing, darling? One. Why? Who's watching us? Who's watching us?
Hey, Mellow One.
Why is she watching? She must mean, Laura, if she took your guy.
Yeah, she's talking about Laura stealing our guy.
Yeah.
Laura, you can have him.
No, I know.
It's all right. You can have him.
Get overturned, and he might come find you.
Good. You might wake up dead one day when he gets out and murders you all. Yeah. No, CCK, empowering. Take your own inventory when the power to change is in your hands, not someone else's. Amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy. Andy wrote to Jody Arias. Oh, my Lord, Lordy life. What's happened to Andy? He got lost with Jody Arias. Oh, my Lord. Do you know, here's a little bit of scandal. I had made another channel where I was reading books off my main channel. Do you know what? Some spiteful, nasty person reported me, okay, and I had my whole channel taken. with all my books that I'd read, and Jodi Arias' one was one of them.
Let me find out who it was.
Yeah. But I knew I was taking a risk. That's why I went and did it on another channel. But they didn't even give me a chance. I deleted all the videos and YouTube still took my channel. Greedy people. But anyway. Anybody want anything else? Anybody got anything else to talk about? Very rude. But YouTube is rude.
No, I have to get off because I've got stuff I have to finish doing. But thank you for letting me up. It was so good to talk to both of you. I love you both so much. I hope you know that.
Love you,
Wendy. And
I love you too, Wendy. And I knew you had to come up because of yesterday's thingy, and I knew you had something to say, and I thought, well,
thank you.
You can say it on the shit stirrers. Listen, you can. It goes down better if you say it on the shit stirrers panel, okay?
Well, I can say it from my own too, and I can make a community post or whatever, whatever people need me to do. I can do it. I was, like I said, not my intention to hurt anybody. And
stop it. You did what you did. Okay. You had a weak moment. You've apologized for it. End of story. People got hurt. That is their business. They wanted to get hurt. Okay? They allowed themselves to be hurt. You didn't do it on purpose. You didn't go out there to hurt anybody. Okay?
No, just Corey.
So stop it.
Just her. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I will.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. I'm going to hop down. Hey, Eric. I love you guys so much. Thanks for having me.
Hey,
bye, guys.
Eric.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye, darling. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Hi, Eric. Listen, people, I will get onto my laptop and I will mod up everybody.
Raquel, I know. I had questions too. Raquel. Still in my convict and shit. It's cool though. It's cool.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that one. I really am. How are you doing, Eric? I was just getting caught up and saw the clip. You all were triggered by Corey. Sin, I don't blame any of you either, but I'm sorry you all are feeling bad. But that is the difference, when we feel bad and guilty and everything else, okay? And the others, the perpetrators, just perpetrate even more. Hey, P-Day. Love you, Wendy. Have a blessed rest of your day.
My internet keeps cutting out too, Sandancer, because it will not stop raining in Louisiana.
Do you know what?
It's rude.
You people in the West, in the leading country of the Western world, have crappy internet. I'm in deep, dark Africa. And mine is better than yours.
That's sad.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. It is. It's very sad.
I'm going on strike. Half of what you and Wendy were saying was coming out robotic to me.
Well, that's okay. Maybe I sound like a robot. Eric, did you watch PMM's interview?
He did.
With BX.
I seen him in there.
Did you?
Yeah, I seen him in there.
Oh, Andy. You see, Andy hides away from trouble. And then he comes out and says, oh my God, what did I miss? You're supposed to be up here on the panel with us, you doofus. You doofus.
Thank you,
Eric. Wasn't it, Eric? It was absolute. That guy really knows how to conduct himself. I'm telling you. He really does. No, you don't want to come to Africa, Mellow One, at the moment. You really don't. Well, not to South Africa. It's a pretty nasty country. And there's so much beauty. That's what makes me so angry. Africa is a beautiful country, but it's not for everybody because it's hard. It takes you back to basics. It takes you back to what life should be all about. Okay? I mean, yeah, you can go on the safaris and luxury in Tanzania and Kenya and those kind of places, okay? But that's not really knowing what Africa is about. That is seeing the luxury that Africa can provide. Michelle, mischief managed. Was there, hey, seriously, we don't have that word in this. I've got to ban it in my studio. Mischief manager, please don't use that word. Get rid of it, mods, please.
I hit it.
Thank you.
Andy Cruz, I proposed marriage to you earlier in the stream, but since you weren't here, I guess we're not getting married.
Yeah, you missed it. There's no second chances here. You know, Sandan, so there's a place here in South Africa. Oh, damn. I've completely forgotten its name. Where the elephants have been isolated from the violence of man. Okay? And when you go to the, oh my God, I can't even think of it. It's part of the national parks thing, okay? Addo, that's what it's called. And when you go there, you're actually amongst the elephants. Now, if you go to Kruger National Park and try and get amongst the elephants, okay, you could end up with your truck flipped over and an elephant doing a little belly dance on top of you. But in this place, okay, in Addo, it borders Western and Eastern Cape, okay? And it's an area where these elephants have never been exposed to man's brutality. All right, there's just this little group of elephant. And they're as tame as hell. I mean, you can sit amongst them. They're eating bushes around you. You can see the babies. They're right there next to the car. I don't know if anybody's ever, but you're not allowed to get out of the car, okay? So I don't think anybody tried that. Hey, Life Rewinded, sweethearts. I'm sorry if I missed anybody.
He is
but
pretty
yeah,
good.
that is. Oh, they are. The first time we went there, okay, we were parked and the elephant were approaching. People had stopped because they were elephant crossing the road in front, okay? And I thought, that's weird. These cars are very close. And they were elephant approaching our group of cars. And I said to my husband, have the thing in reverse so you can reverse away quickly. And a lady next to us, she said, no, you don't have to worry. Here, you just sit quietly and the elephant just walking amongst you. And as she said that, this massive big elephant cow was standing right in front of our car. And she had a pee. And we had to use windscreen wipers because when they pee, it's kind of like a little rain shower. And we had to use the windscreen wipers. I mean, that's how close they are. And that to me was, oh man, that was special. That was really special.
Pretty awesome. Life Rewinded, do we have a baby yet? Or is the baby waiting to be born on birthday?
Are you an Oma yet?
The baby's waiting to be born on my birthday.
Yeah, you see, now Life Rewinded, the wildlife and stuff like that is all in national parks. Okay, some are private, some are government. But you can in certain areas, okay? You'll drive down the road and you'll see maybe a springbok and rabbits or hares, as they call them, and, small stuff like that. But, I mean, big game, you go to the national parks and the private parks. The private parks are luxurious and as expensive as hell, so we don't go near those. And, no, Sin is not normally an angry person. I agree with that. But anyway, I mean, Africa's an experience. You can't say you know what Africa's about when you're on a safari in Tanzania or Kenya or even in South Africa. because you really don't. Okay. But yeah, it's got a lot of beauty. It's got extreme luxury for tourists. But it's a very angry, South Africa is a very angry country. Very, very angry. So, I mean, it's not pleasant to live amongst that anger all the time, but I'm so used to it. I was thinking the other day, if I went to Ireland or the UK or somewhere, I don't think I could live in a house without burglar bars because I wouldn't feel safe. Because that's all I've ever known in South Africa for what, 20 something years with the burglar bars. Okay. So I wouldn't feel safe. It's kind of sad to say, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Oh, Tracy, not Mrs. T. That's quite fine. No problem. Anyway.
Oh, life rewind. That wait sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a very good waiter. No, you won't have fantasies of hunting poachers in Africa, Mellow One. No, that's more Orange Free State, misnomer. You know, oh God, now I'm going to upset more people. Yes, there are farm murders. It's not every day. They are targets. Number one, because of the history of the country and how the white farmer treated the black worker. There's still anger and resentment about that. Number two, they're out in the bush, they isolated, they're easy targets. Okay? And also, when you go to rob the place, okay, you can get away very easily and a long distance before anybody is notified. So the importance that a certain race of and group of people put on farm murders, to me, is very misplaced. There are women murdered and raped in South Africa every single day. There are children murdered, raped, abducted in the most horrendous ways every single day. But, oh boy, but because of the color of the farm people, they suddenly become more important. So no, I do not sympathize with it at all. I hate that it happens, but I put it into perspective. When a woman, a black woman, is more likely to be raped than to find work, I think you see where my perspective lies. Judge me on it, don't care. I'm living it. A lady that came to me on Sunday, she was coming early in the morning when it was still dark, because here in winter, it's still dark, okay? Until about 7:30, 8:00. She was coming early. She had to run home because there were a bunch of people chasing her to rob her and rape her. And then she came late and she was so hurt because she'd come late. I said, no, don't you ever leave your home again in the winter when it's dark. And that's just one person that I hear of. Okay, when there are thousands every single day. So yeah, sorry if I don't. Oh, that one. Oh, you see, now I went off on a rant, Miss Noma. Serves me right. Yeah, no, that's more Orange Free State way, okay? That was in a very small little village. Yeah. Oh, we had one here in Stellenbosch, just down the road from where I am. in a rich family where the son murdered the mother and the father, and then had a go at the sister, but she survived. And
girl.
So it happens. South Africa is a huge country, okay? And it's a very angry country. Very, very angry. Very hurt country. Hey, Gone Girl. Yeah. You know, P-Day, I mean, the other day I was sitting, well, it was about 2-3 months ago, not the other day. I was sitting in the lounge one afternoon doing something, and I heard somebody scream. It sounded like a woman, okay? And I saw people running. Now, apparently, I mean, that's right in front of me on a main road. A woman was robbed. Her purse and all her identification and her phone was stolen. That's in broad daylight. So, no, it's on a main road where cars are going up and down all the time, okay? So, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. And it gives you a whole different view on life. But hey, you live it. You live it. Yeah, that's right, Miss Noma. Henry van Breda. Uh-huh. Oh, don't worry about me, Peter. I'm okay. You know, when it's your day, it's your day. What are you going to do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. You just live each day as it comes, and you deal with it, and you wake up in the morning, you say, oh, thank God, I've still got 2 arms, 2 legs, and a mouth. Oh, I'm winning. In the winner's seat. It's cool. It's whatever. It makes life exciting. And PMM, am I roboting? No, you roboting.
I'm roboting?
No, now you're not.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, Miss Noma, I vaguely remember it. Oh, Andy Cruz. Oh, yeah. Hey, come on, Life Rewinded. You know what? We all have our days. How many times I got talked off the ledge? Sweetheart, you can be. Because I've had some very hard lessons to learn. Very hard lessons. Late last night, I watched Savage's stream and got triggered by what Mallory said about Shannon's daughter. I almost left YouTube last night. So much negativity. Yeah. It's bad. P-Day, but still, Sally Spencer, maybe that's why you have such amazing advice. You've been through a lot. I wouldn't call you the G word. My darling, you can call me whatever you like. I've earned it all. I've earned it all. I'm telling you. You know, it's my theory on life is a lesson. Everything that comes into my space, there's a lesson for me to learn. And even no matter how hard it is, I must learn it, because if I don't, it's going to be thrown at me again. And I don't like that. You know, if I bash my head in one place, I only do it once and realize, fuck, that hurts. And then I'll try and find another way. I'm not a great one for pain. Yes, Eric. Oh, yes, Eric. My darling, no one left I know what you went through. Oh, Lord Sandy, Life Rewinded, please don't remind me of that. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Old Sandy, I couldn't even understand what Sandy was saying. Okay. I mean, I was just taking a stab in the dark and trying to calm her down. Oh, that was hilarious. Then I got Life Rewinded. I thought to myself, bloody hell, is this what I signed up for?
It is what you signed up for. To deal with all of us crazies.
But I'm the craziest one out of all of them. I'm the worst out of the lot. Oh, dear.
Mellow one, it's like the belt has been removed. There's no longer a belt.
Yeah. And no, please, I'm not a goat. Apparently. Now, hang on a moment here. Okay. The goat has been eaten by a lion. And now, apparently, it's a male lion. Okay. Well, let me tell you something. I'm an elephant. I'm not a goat. I'm an elephant. I never forget anything. And I'm slow and methodical. And I'll stamp the fuck out of your lion ass, okay?
Oh, goodness.
So there, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Filled with rhino dung. Yep.
Sally, did you know it was my birthday week?
Yes, I know. It's not your birthday week yet.
I have a week until my birthday.
It's your birthday week. It's your birthday week next week, starting on Sunday. What are we today? Oh, fuck, it is. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm old. I'm a geriatric.
Geriatric.
Who doesn't want to lie down and
not geriatric. What the hell?
Well, I was told I don't belong on YouTube because of my age. I was age shamed. You know what? Come get me off, bitch.
Bitch.
Yep. Talking about running people over with cars. I was watching a clip the other day. I don't know where I was. I was somewhere on YouTube. And somebody was talking about Trisha, not Trish, and the Dr. Phil thing and everything. And they showed a clip of Trish throwing herself onto that car. Do you know how I laughed? I watched that show without even realizing who all the players were. It was after that show that I then realized who the players were. But I watched that show on Dr. Phil's. Oh, that was funny. The way she launched herself onto the car. And Dr. Phil was saying,
oh my
God, you threw yourself on the car. And the way he was saying it, I thought, lady, you better shut up. Seriously.
Oh my goodness.
No, please. Please, birthday months bring back very bad traumatic memories of my journey on YouTube. Do you know what I don't understand? And I mean, I see it in all the places that I go, people complain about it. When somebody doesn't agree with you or has something bad to say, why do they have to say it? Why do they, what pleasure does it bring them? I mean, there are lots of things I don't agree with, but nobody knows it because I never say it. I just move on. If I'm listening to somebody and I don't like what they're saying, I just find somebody else to watch.
Being
don't
assholes
understand
brings
why
up a lot of people pleasure.
It seems to be. And I don't know. That's kind of sad. P-Day, your mind is full of stupid facts. Listen, I have got so much useless information in my brain. The useful information all ran out. It got flooded out. Just got a lot of shit stored in there. But anyway, I don't know. I don't understand people's necessity to be nasty and spread nastiness. I don't. That's why once I've said what I wanted to say, okay, and had a rant in a video or on a live, that's it. It's finished. It's over and done with. And I don't go back there again. Finished. For what? I must keep regurgitating shit. No.
Yeah.
Couldn't be bothered. So true. Wendy came out of her normal character last night, and because she is who she is, won't even hear the end of it. Yeah, you know, I don't put it down to coming out of normal character. That is part of my character if I'm pushed. That's who I am. And that's who Wendy is. It's not her normal character. That is who she is. It's part of her, and she realizes it, and she acknowledges it, and she holds herself accountable for it, and she knows how for it to not happen. You see, that to me means more than trying to find excuses. And no, that's who she's not. That's part of her normal character. Just, we all have our limits. We all have our buttons. It's not out of character. No, it's who we are. The out of character is letting it take control and doing it incessantly. Okay? Because it's easy. It's more difficult to hold yourself accountable, see what's wrong, okay, and acknowledge how you can avoid it or stop it from happening, and then doing it. That's difficult. I'm around, Mellow One. I'm just very choosy of where I'm around. I listen to everything.
I listen to nothing.
Yeah, well, you've got kids and you've got family and everything, okay? Mine are all grown up, avoiding me, okay? So my life is pretty dull. No one cares or notices anymore for the ones who act like that on a regular basis. And there are many. Yes, Kat Kenzie, there are too many. Brilliant. P-Day, please. I'm the last thing but brilliant. I'm just an old lady who's learned plenty hard lessons and not afraid to talk about them. I mean, you know, when you've got shit looking at you, okay, and you try and put it in a cupboard or avoid it or whatever, sidestep it or whatever, okay. By the time you confront it, it has a horrible habit of multiplying.
Yep.
Like fleas, okay. And the next minute, instead of one pile of crap, okay, you got about 50 of them. So no, I'd rather deal with one. Might get smelly, it might be lots of tears and snot and everything else, okay, but you know what? Ooh, lovely. Thank you, my son. Yeah. I have just got a cup of coffee. Oh, it's hot chocolate. They wouldn't buy me my coffee. Now I'm deflated. Now I've got to find me a corner in the house, and I'm going to sit and sulk and whine like that. You know what they do? They take no notice of me, ignore me, and that would be it.
Oh, they love you.
From a distance. You know, she's our mother. We've got to put up with her. And that's it.
No.
No.
They really, really love you.
I know. Even my adopted daughter from a long distance. You know, that's a very good idea. Wait until you're old and the child is grown up. Okay, and then adopt them. Those problems are much easier to get through. Yes, they still have problems, big people's problems, but they're a lot easier to get to sort out. Well, sometimes. Well, enjoy your movie, P-Day.
Have a good day, P-Day.
My life, 111. It's freezing cold here. It's our winter. We're trying to keep the fresh air out. But we still got to... What are you feeling like a saint for, Andy? You ain't no saint. You're just chicken. You wouldn't come up on the panel with us. Okay. I think I better shut up, hey, Potty Mouth. I think it has come to an end.
It's the end.
All good things.
The end.
All good things come to an end.
Must come to an end.
Yeah. Anyway, good people. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much for being brave enough to listen to my trash. And yes, I will get up
Thank
my
you
laptop
guys for coming
and
in.
I will mod everybody. I wish Potty Mouth could do it for me. But she can't. I have to do it.
Listen at that.
I know. She never reminds me. Huh?
I'll remind you.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure she will. Andy Cruz, what are you writing to Jody Arias for? Sus on you.
That's sus.
You're almost home in 30 minutes. I can't talk for 30 minutes. I get myself into trouble after 5 minutes. An extra 30 minutes, I will be in so much shit. I'm telling you, I won't see daylight for 6 months. No, we don't do that. Everybody have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever.
Have a good day, everybody. Love your
blessed.
faces.
Thank you very, very much for being here. Ciao, ciao.
Love you, Sally. Love you, Dad.
Love you, my darling.